This is going to be video number 1 in a new video series on how many videos does it take for me to monetize my YouTube channel. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, let me introduce myself. My name is Susan, and my channel is really all about being 60 something and recently being laid off from my career of 10 plus years, well, 45 years plus, but my recent position that I was let go from, along with 15 other fellow employees. I had just celebrated my 10-year anniversary. And so here I am, 60 plus, finding myself not quite old enough to retire yet, not really wanting to retire yet. I feel like once I actually retire, that's going to be just a whole new phase of my life that I'm not sure I'm quite ready yet for. And so I've kind of gotten fast-tracked into taking a look at my life, taking a look at my skills. What do I want to do? Do I want to look for another job? Put myself back out into the workforce, being a 60-plus-year-old boomer? Do I want to work for myself? What do I want to do? So that brings me to this video series. I started this blog, or this YouTube channel, I want to say back in 2010. And I really just did it for my own accountability and journey at that time. I started a program to just kind of get my ass off the couch, if you will. And I started to do the Couch to 5K program. So I really never had the body for being a runner. I was a swimmer growing up, and just decided, I'm gonna get active. I'm gonna see what I've got in the tank. And that was in 2010. And I did the entire series, didn't miss a beat, did a video each one of the 3 workouts a day or a week, and without fail. So a lot of emotional journey for me, a lot of personal growth. And that series actually garnered my channel about 430 something subscribers, many of which are still subscribers today, even though I've really not put out any fresh content since then. I mean, I'd drop a video here and there, but never with really any purpose or focus or identity. So with that being said, I've got a little bit of marketing background, and so now that I'm in this situation in life, this time of my life, and looking at what do I do with my future, YouTube and just being creative, like writing a blog. I've started many a blog in the day, and in fact, at one point had my own small company, helping other small business owners that had an online presence create blogs that helped their business and helped them get a better social reach online. And so it's always something that I love to do. And let's be honest, in today's society, especially today with what's happening in our stock market and globally, I can't count on some other company to provide my income. And so it's just me. I'm single, in my 60s, and if it is to be, it's up to me, as the old saying goes. And so I am resurrecting this YouTube channel, and I started to do this actually 2 weeks ago, in starting once again another health journey to get my life and my health back, by starting the carnivore diet. This video is not about that, but when I started that, it was like, okay, I can make doing the carnivore journey my niche, right? What is a niche? Well, that's what is the focus of this channel. And I was like, there's so much more to me, and there's so much more I want to talk about than just my carnivore journey, right? And so I've done a lot of learning, a lot of watching hours and hours of YouTube videos of other people that have found themselves in the predicament I'm in right now, that started YouTube channels really with no experience and have grown their subscriber base and their watch time hours to a point where they become monetized, which is literally the goal of this channel, right? I need to provide an income for myself. Not gonna pretend that that's not one of the main drivers for putting yourself out there on social media, especially on YouTube. Now, is that the only reason? No. You've got to have something that you're passionate about, that you know a little bit about, that you can speak about, and that you can share with others who may be facing similar situations and similar situations, period. And so in looking at, okay, what actually encompasses who I am, what I want this channel to be about, and how can I share all of the things that I am passionate about, right? Having a side hustle. YouTube, I guess, could be considered a side hustle, but I also am a reseller. I resell on eBay and Amazon. I'm not interested in putting myself back out in the workplace right now, even though just in order to get unemployment, you have to submit at least 3 resumes a week. So I am doing that, and who knows, if the right opportunity presents itself. I'm not saying that I'm not open to working, I am, but on my terms this time. Not because I need it or out of fear for where's my next paycheck gonna come from. And so in the meantime, I'm gonna focus on what I'm passionate about, which is sharing my life experiences. I've overcome so many things throughout my lifetime. And this is just a new chapter to share new experiences and some wisdom from the ages on how to not find yourself in your 60s with no purpose, no future, no passion, no clue what you're going to do, especially if you find yourself displaced from what you thought was your permanent career home until you actually retired, which was my plan. I really enjoyed the work I did. I was in customer service as a supervisor, manager of a team. I personally had up to 12 agents at a time. And the last position I had, I co-supervised with sometimes 1 to 2 different supervisors, a team of agents that dealt with a very specific part of the company that we worked for. And I don't have the energy or really the willpower to want to have to go start over with that. So this series when I was thinking about how do I want to start this series, what can I call it, really it's just, I was reminded of the old, this will age me, but the old commercial for Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pops, you know, with the owl and I guess the kid under the tree unwrapping his Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop, and the owl asking, or I don't remember how it goes.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? And it ended up being 3. I'm not going to get to monetization in 3 videos, but I'm curious to see in how many weeks, not necessarily how many videos, but how many weeks, by taking a consistent, focused action on this channel, will it take me to get monetized? Now, caveat, I have been monetized before when the channel first started, back before YouTube changed their requirements. They didn't have necessarily requirements, I don't think. If they did, I don't remember what they were, how I even achieved them. I just know that I was able to monetize some of my videos, and I made a little bit of money off of them. And so it's a different ballpark now, right? To get monetized, what does it look like? So you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, which currently I have 742 last time I checked today. And I will post my stats either here or here. I'm not sure where it's going to end up on the screen, but I will post my current week stats, where I'm at today, as I'm making this video. And then once a week, I will post a video updating my stats. So with that being said, 742 subscribers, and I need 1,000, and 4,000 watch hours, or 10 million views on shorts, which currently this channel does not have any shorts. I'm not sure if I'm going to incorporate shorts into this YouTube channel, but that's yet to be determined. So that means I've got to reach 4,000 watch hours in a 365-day period. Currently, I'm at 900 and something, not quite 1,000. So I've got a ways to go. So this is the first video in that series. I don't know how many videos this series is going to have, clearly, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually get monetized. So I hope that if you're watching this video, it means that you are interested in possibly monetizing your own YouTube channel, and you want to follow along the journey to see what I do, tips, updates, you know, pitfalls, things like that. Or you're just a supporter of mine and you are here to support me. Which, even if you aren't a supporter of mine, I hope you will be through the course of this video series, because you find my content helpful, useful, or at least entertaining. And if so, even though I'm not monetized right now, I do have an opportunity for you to help support me in my journey. Shameless plug. You can buy me a coffee. So I will put the link down in the description on how you can buy me a coffee to help support me, being a pre-retired, unemployed 60-something-er who is just trying to make a life for herself, and not find myself in financial ruin by not having an income and having to end up relying on my 401k, which, you know, after today's events, not sure how much of that's going to be left here shortly. So there's a bit of an urgency to this, not gonna lie. That is one thing you will find on this channel, is that I'm just real authentic. I'm no YouTube guru, nobody special. Anyway, enough rambling. So again, what are my intentions for the channel? My channel's focus is going to be about basically living life after 60. You know, how do you deal with aging? How do you deal with, you know, if you're single and a woman, especially, not having a partner to help contribute to the finances of the household. You know, how do you not live in scarcity as you age? And so what does that look like? As I mentioned, getting this channel monetized. So this series will be about that journey. So education, about my journey to health and fitness. That's my carnivore diet. So there's that. And then also, you know, creating side hustles, which currently for me is building this YouTube channel and eBay. And, you know, what I'm learning about stocks. You know, it's going to be super important, especially after the events of today, to understand the stock market. How does it work? How does our money work? How do you protect your money? How do you grow your money? How do you get your money to work for you instead of you working for it? And so, with that, I am going to wrap this video up today. I will be posting one weekly update on my life adventures, right? So life after 60. On Fridays, I do my post on my weekly update for my carnivore diet progress. And then on Sundays, I will update my this progress on my journey to monetize this blog. And then who knows where it'll go from there, right? Only time will tell. So, with that being said, I do have a question for all of you. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you again. But I'm looking for channel name suggestions. Right now it's just Susan Davis TV. Couldn't think of anything better because that's what it's about, me on TV, if you will, YouTube TV. But I don't want it to, you know, be focused on like me. I want this channel to be about my journeys, but more about what is it that I can share with all of you to help motivate, inspire, encourage, etc. With the premise that it, you know, the whole niche of the blog is living life after 60 and how to grow old gracefully, financially secure, and able-bodied. So with that, I'm going to sign off for tonight and enjoy my beautiful scenery on my nightly walk, which I do every night as part of my health journey on the oh my God, I can't even speak. The carnivore. I used to do keto, so I keep mixing the two together on my carnivore journey. I hope that you will like and subscribe this video if you either enjoyed it, found it useful, was entertaining, or you're just interested enough to follow along and get notified when I post new videos. So again, thank you again for being here and watching this video so far. And I will see you on the next video.